not 55. Going to kindergarten. Hell, I can't even do the new math. What I look like going to kindergarten at 55? I can't do the new math at 50. What am I gonna do at 55? The child looking at me, I'm looking at the child. That's a mess waiting to happen. It was some really good information. However, we got a problem, Houston. The application for this cohort that I have claimed that I am going to be one of the 20 is open tomorrow. And it closes on the 17th. I am going to be out of communication after the 11th. I walked into a spider web. My worst fear. Do not bless me with that, Lord. Keep that blessing for somebody else. All right, happy day 98 of the 365-day vlog challenge. Today is an exciting day. It's a regular work day. First of all, let's start there. But after work today, I am going to an info session for the Kaufman 10-week program that I was telling you I really want to be a part of. Like, my application got to be fired because they had over 130 applicants last year. So it is my goal to be a part of this cohort. So I got to give myself the best chance of getting picked in the application process. So yeah, that's tonight after work at the African American Research Library in Fort Lauderdale. And I'm putting it out there. I'm putting the vibes out there. I know that they are probably business owners that's further along the process than I am, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to get a part of this foundation, of this cohort. And I gotta fix my calendar because I got all these dates set for it. Because I was like, even when I take my mom home, I was like, I gotta be back by the 13th of May because that's the first day of class. And I was like, I'm coming back. I don't care. I gotta be back for this class, even though I haven't applied yet. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna be in place for it just in case. So this is it. I know the last class I said this was it. I wasn't doing no more classes, but I feel like this is an important step for us. Like, this is it for real, y'all. This class, like this, it's not just a class, it's a cohort, but the resources that come along with that cohort is what is impressive to me. You get to be a part of the the Allen B. Levin Center at NSU. It's a business resource center for entrepreneurship. So you'll get, access to attorneys, access to, financial people, not even discounting just the other business owners that will be in the class with you. So yeah, I am like, I watched the video a couple of times of last year, 2024, the cohort for 2024, and just so happened one of the ladies that won the grant portion last year, she actually used to work with me. Well, she used to work, I didn't know her personally. I had spoken to her a handful of times, but I didn't know her. But she was not only a part of the cohort, but she was one of the winners of the actual grant at the end of it all. So that was kind of dope. I went and looked up her business, but I didn't see anything, so I don't know if she's still doing the business. I wanted to reach out to her, but like I said, I didn't really know her like that, and I don't know anybody that I work with that know her like that. So I'm still putting fillers out to see like if anybody know her, so I can reach out to her and ask her like, what was it like? Can you give me some pointers on like the application? Because 130, I think they said they had over 130 applications last year, and not only did she become part of the cohort, she actually won the grant. So she did something right. And so that is happening today. What else? I get my hair braided on Friday. Now I'm nervous because my aunt was like, oh, have you ever been to her house? Do you know? And I'm like, no. But the person that recommended her, I trust that they wouldn't have me going into a situation where it was like sketch. Like, and they get their hair done there too, so they seem like cool people. So I can't imagine that they would set me up and have me going over somebody's house that was nasty or, you know, dangerous or anything like that. So I ain't too much worried about it. But you gonna know if it was some shenanigans afoot immediately. Speaking of, I gotta go pick up the hair for that. Shoot. I gotta go back to her email, to her text thread. I don't even know what kind of hair she told me to get. What else? It's raining again today, so that's what the day looks like. I'll check in throughout the day per usual. I probably won't see you again until after work when we on the way. But just in case, I will see you later. Bye. Let's go this way today. Ooh. It's all fun and games till you walk into a spider web. Ah! I walked into a spider web. My worst fear. Hi, how are you? Get into it. That bacon smells so good. Will I share it with Jose? Probably not. Alright, got us some duck donuts. I'm gonna eat my salad first and then we gonna get into it. So yeah, I've been craving these donuts all freaking week long. I've been wanting to come over here every day, but I was like, no. Every day I talk myself out of it, but today I've been plotting in my head all day that I was coming over here to get me some of these duck donuts. You know what? I think I'm gonna try these for my sunglasses today instead of putting my other ones on, because Jose hate my what are these, my Maui gems. He hate them, but I need to protect my eyes. It's sunny South Florida. Anywho, we are getting ready to go to the info session. I think I told you this morning, for the Kaufman program. I didn't find anybody that knew a girl, so it's cool. Going to these classes have shown me just like how blessed I am to be in this season of my life and not having any kids that are pulling on my time and my attention and having to deal with okay, who gonna keep them and da 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 da. Because not dissing people that do have kids, but the last couple of classes that I've gone to in person, people have been showing up with their kids, and I mean like little kids between like 3 and 7. And so the last one that I went to, this lady came in with 2 kids. The little girl was probably about 3. She was in that stage where they just be whiny and like want to cling to you, and she was just very disruptive in the class because the guy was trying to talk and the little girl crying and carrying on and whining. So finally, eventually, the lady had to just leave. Like, I get it. You can, getting babysitting and, leaving your kids with people. It's just, for a lot of people, it's just not a possibility. Now look at all this traffic. When I got here, wasn't no traffic. I ain't been here for 10 minutes. Now look at all this doggone traffic. I'm turning the salad down because I did not get to eat lunch. As you can see, I'm tearing it down. But anyway, like, that just brings me to realize just like what a blessing it is that I remember I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I don't know who it was, but I can remember being like really sad, like going through some really dark days when we weren't getting pregnant, and we were trying and it wasn't happening, and like feeling, just, I know it's not my fault, and I know like I did what I could do, but there were some days that I really, I don't know, as a woman, you just kind of question like that, like, why is it not happening and things like that. Like, what could I be doing more of? Or, did I tell God so many times that I didn't want kids that he was like, okay, I believe you. We're not going down that route. You just have a lot of doubt and insecurity when you're going through it. But now that I feel like I'm on the other side of it, I'm so sorry I'm eating like this, yo. But I am so hungry. At least I started with the salad. This is the sweet kale salad. But now that I'm on the other side of it, and it's like I'm at peace with where we are, it shows me like, okay, now I'm seeing like maybe it didn't happen, because in this season of my life, what would that look like? And Jose had an unmitigated gall the other day to say, what if it happened? Child, I'm about to be 50. He talking about Janet was 50 when she had a baby. I said, yeah, with a billionaire. And she's Janet freaking Jackson. Like, are you crazy? He talking about, but what if it happened? I'm like, listen, I don't even want to have that in my mind. Like, I don't even want to entertain that. Like, sir, if you don't shut up right now, I'm like, listen, you know what they say, you make plans and the Lord laugh. But I'm like, I'm on a whole nother trajectory in my head on, okay, this is the next step. This is the whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, we trying to retire early, be living on somebody's island somewhere. I am not trying to be changing no diapers at 55. Well, 50-ish. Who want to do that? Kindergarten at 50? Well, I'll be about 55, the baby going to kindergarten. What? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'll salad down here because we about to get on the highway. Yeah, he tried it. You see me? Not to say that, for some women that will be a blessing. And I ain't gonna say it won't be a blessing, but Lord, don't bless me with that. Do not bless me with that, Lord. Keep that blessing for somebody else. Not 55. Going to kindergarten. Hell, I can't even do the new math. What I look like going to kindergarten at 55? I can't do the new math at 50. What am I gonna do at 55? The child looking at me, I'm looking at the child. That's a mess waiting to happen. Anyway, I didn't mean to go down that rabbit trail, but Jose just took me there in my head. I just revisited it all over again. But anywho, I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm in appreciation for the season that I'm in right now. That was all. I said all that to say that I can appreciate where I am and not having children right now and responsibilities outside of these senior responsibilities I got that are just ridiculous. We just gonna call it what it is, ridiculous, because they are ridiculous. Some of them, one of them worse than the other, but they both are in their own little way. So yeah. And so on to the next thing, because you know I will just ramble with you all the way there. You just gonna keep me company on this ride. So until we get close, because we all know my sense of direction is what for the class? Trash in the comments. I was saying I'm nervous because I thought my business buddy was gonna be, at least one of them was coming tonight, because initially she told me she was. So I just texted both of them, and she was like, oh no, I ain't gonna make it, and the other one is on a cruise. So I'm like, no, I gotta go by myself. So luckily it's just an info session, but you already know that introverted nature, whew, Lord, I get anxiety. So, but I did so well the last time. The last thing we went to, I did very well. Like, I stepped out of my shell, and I was personable, and I spoke with people. And so I'm hoping that we keep this forward momentum of being, you know, comfortable. So I expect that there will be at least one or two people that was in the class with me I think that was last week we did that class. Was that the intentional entrepreneur? I'm not sure if that was the intentional entrepreneur or something or another class, but either way, it was something to do with the Kaufman Foundation. It was one of their classes, part of their series. And a couple of the people said that they was coming to this info session tonight. So chances are I should at least see one face in the audience or in the crowd that I know or that I've spoken to, or at least we locked eyes. Let's say that, because I may not have spoke to them, but I did speak to several people in the class last week. So that is my hope, that I can look across and see somebody that I can smile, that I know, like, oh yeah, hey girl, hey, kind of deal. Can we get over? We can. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, yeah, that's gonna take us out through the rest of the night. So if I get there early enough, I may try to edit some of this vlog down. It's not a lot, because not a lot happened today, but if I can get a head start on it, that'll be good, because I think this session might be 3 hours. I can't imagine it's 3 hours, but I feel like I had it for 3 hours on my calendar, but that can't be right. That can't be right. I'm pretty sure the libraries close at 8. And what could they possibly tell us for 3 hours? Maybe I just blocked it for 3 hours to put the transportation time in. That's the only thing I could figure. Because what? It's an info session. It's just giving you information about how to apply, da-da-da-da-da. I'm coming over, sir. I'm sorry. Oh, no, he did not. No, he did not. Now, I took it. And I apologize. But you, sir, you just, wow. Okay, this clip is almost 13 minutes long, so I'm gonna shut my mouth and turn on my music, try to hype myself up for this for this class. It ain't really a class, it's an info session, so it's not like I gotta interact too much with people, but still, you already know what it is. Plus, I don't know why people is acting a fool out here. It's a perfectly sunny, beautiful day. Yeah, bye.
Like I don't get to judge. All I care about is that every person that's watching right now realizes they're in control.
I'm Dr. Mark Hyman. I'm a physician. I train in family medicine, but have been practicing functional medicine for 25 years, which is the science of health and how to find the root causes of what's wrong with people and get people better by dealing with those.
Instead of throwing medicine at it?
It's not. It's actually the science of health. It's how do you create health? Traditional medicine is focused on diagnosing disease and treating it with a drug, usually or surgery. It's a pill for every ill. Functional medicine is about the science of creating health by understanding the imbalances in the system and what are the toxins, allergens, microbes, stress, poor diet that's driving imbalances. And what are the things you need that you don't get? The right food, nutrients, balance of light, air, water, connection to blood, meaning all that is really how we create health. And it's phenomenal for chronic disease.
Oh. Cuidado, cuidado. It's nippy.
Each competition where they can win cash prizes. This past year in 2024, Broward County decided to invest even more and provide support to those graduates of the government program to come to the event center.
Hi, ladies. How are you? I'm good. How are you?
I didn't know where you were to sit. I'm just
It's okay. I don't want you to have to get up. I'll just scooch up here.
So if you get accepted into the program, you're going to be working closely with him and other members of the ESBD team as part of the program.
Well, I guess I'm gonna get a little damp. I mean, my puff can get wet. It survived worse.
all
right, Laura. Yeah, so let me know. I'm going. Me and a couple of other ladies that I met at other things, and we done called ourselves the business buddies, and we just kind of encourage each other.
Throw me in the group
I
chat.
will. All right. The info session was really good. So one of the young ladies that I met last week at the class, her name is Laura. We just kind of like chopped it up a little bit. So I was trying to encourage her to come to the, oh, sorry, let me pause this. Lewis House playing in the background. I was encouraging her to come to the Broward Business and Beyond conference because it was really good last year. I was like, girl, even if it's you just coming just to get the lunch, like, it was some good information. She was like, all day. I'm like, you don't have to do the whole day, but a lot of people left after lunch, but it was really good. My glasses got wet. I hope they're okay. I'm gonna just drop them in the box. So it is now exactly 8 p.m. It was some really good information. However, we got a problem, Houston. The application for this cohort that I have claimed that I am going to be one of the 20 is open tomorrow. And it closes on the 17th. I am going to be out of communication after the 11th. So I literally have, tomorrow is Thursday and Friday to put my application in. So the application is open at 8:30. I'm like, yo, so tonight when I get home, I got to pull all my documents together and start brainstorming like questions that I think they're gonna ask. She did give us a couple. I did take some pictures of some, but I'm nervous because when I blew them up, I took the pictures with my meta glasses. First mistake. Why didn't I take them with my phone? I'm over here trying to be cute with it, so I had to take my phone out. However, the weather, I'm worried about this application, because she was like, the more detailed you are with the application, like the better your chances are. So I'm just like, yo. And also, it's rainy, and now I'm cold, so I got the heat on. It's 71 degrees outside, but that rain, I was freezing, first of all, in there. My feet feel like they ready to fall off. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to get out of here, but I just wanted to quickly say I was worried for nothing. Actually, the other young lady I met, I feel like her name was Nikki, but I didn't get to talk to her because we were coming out. She was still working on something, so I didn't go over and say hi. I should have, but it's okay. And it was a girl, her voice sounded like one of the girls that was in my cohort when I was doing the Broward College class. She was in both my classes. Shakira, I think, was her name. I'm pretty sure that was her voice, but when I turned around, I didn't see her, but it was a girl that looked like could have been her. But I looked right at her, and she looked at me, and she didn't, like, I'm like, she kind of looked like her. So I don't know if that was her or not. But yeah, it was a good info session. I got a lot of good information about the application process. I probably could have left like 20 minutes ago, because like the last parts of the Q&A, it was people just asking random questions about certifications, things that didn't have nothing to do with this application process for this in particular. But you know, the girl, they had a captive audience, and it's just your chance to get any questions that you had about anything business related as regards to Broward County. They was shooting their shots and asking all kind of random stuff for like the last 20 minutes. But you know, what's her name? Ooh, I did not mean to hit that. The director, Maribel, she was like so gracious and just answered everything and no problem. And I was thinking to myself, like, girl, if y'all don't stay on topic and ask this lady about this particular program, I'm about to be fit to be tied. But it was cool. Some of the questions was relevant, but for the most part, they was asking stuff that didn't have nothing to do with nothing. These people peeling out of here. Let me put my navigation on. Alright, so when we get home, I gotta get ready for tomorrow's application process, because I pretty much only got Thursday and Friday, and I got work tomorrow, and I gotta take my aunt to the dentist. Today is gonna be a mess. I mean, tomorrow is gonna be a mess. I already know it. So I'll talk to y'all later. I think this is gonna be good night, because as you see, I got homework that I gotta get done. Uh-oh, did his car break down? What he doing? He in a Tesla. He making me nervous because he backing up, but he stopped in the middle of the street. Now his lights going on and off. Okay. Oh Lord, do they not know how to drive the car now that hazard lights is on? Okay, I'm about to move, because they don't seem like they know how to drive that car. All right, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow on day 98. Is today 98? I'll talk to y'all tomorrow on the rest of the 365 day vlog challenge. All right, good night.
I would have is to go back, and then I say, Dean, wish grant. That's freaking dumb.
In the next few years, it just seems so uncertain for people. How do you create a compelling future with so much uncertainty?